Hello, hello, and welcome again to another 1 vs 1 replay casted by myself, Quad, and for now we've got a 1 vs 1 between Spades and FXOSheth as they announced in the beginning. So this is a game between two pro players. I do assume this is on ladder since I did download it from Sheth's recently released replay pack, and so it's a no. I don't think it's from a tournament or anything. Obviously, just based on the banter, it's random ladder chance meetings. So, since they are both pro players, I have not actually had the chance to watch any of their streams. Unfortunately, I am expecting both of this game to turn out quite well and just be quite high caliber in general. FXOSheth, as you may or may not know, is currently the #1 ranked Grandmaster in, I think, North America. I'm not sure if he outranks in terms of points those on the Korean or European servers, but he's definitely one of the best StarCraft players around now, and he's been doing really well recently. I think he's now 4-0 in the NASL, or 3-0, excuse me, if I just added on an extra win from. But no matter, he is very, very good. He's just ladders a hell of a lot. VTSpades, I unfortunately don't know too much about. He is a pro player for VT, obviously, and as it shows in his clan tag, but I don't know too much about him. Sheth, on the other hand, I have seen some of his games, and he does go quite often for heavy macro play, so I am expecting this game to last, not to go down too quickly, but it is not going to be the longest game, because it is Scrap Station, which sure every Protoss and every Terran just hates to play against Zerg, and yeah, just because it's so difficult to grab the third base. Just this third base is easily attackable by the Zerg. It can also the Zerglings can just straight up run by unless you have very heavily entrenched with lots of siege tanks or Colossus. And then there's always this middle passage, which can be good for Terran and Protoss to attack through, but then again it just leaves you vulnerable, as there are the rocks here that can open up your natural expansion, which really is fairly far away from your base. So sometimes the best option for a Terran or Protoss to do against Zerg in this situation is to open up air, and I'm not quite sure if that will happen or not. We do see a tech lab going down on this barrack, so that will lead me to believe Banshees are not in the future of this. I would expect a scouting Reaper to come out and maybe do some harass, check out what's going on, ensure there's no sort of roach bust, which not too common on this map, I believe, but are a danger nonetheless. So Sheth has gotten his pool almost done, gas almost done, and his hatchery will be finishing very shortly. Yes, I am correct. There's a Reaper, so 1 point for me, huzzah. And then that looks like VTSpades will probably be putting down his command center right now as his minerals save up and this SCV moves out. And yep, there it goes down. So this will be a 1 Rax expand, which off of how 1 Rax with the Reaper coming out and 1 gas, it's a little odd, especially on this map. You would expect another Rax or another 2 or just a naked barracks to expand and get that down a little bit quicker, and then 2 or 3 Rax is put down here to completely wall it off to prevent any Zergling aggression. But so you see there's 6 Zerglings made of 2 more than is strictly normal, and a Roach one going down, which I'm guessing this is just all this Roach Warren is a reaction to the map, just being that it's such a huge distance between the Zerg main and natural. There's a lot of room for Hellions to go in and maneuver. It'll take what, 3 maybe 4 creep tumors to actually connect that by creep, and yeah, and by the time those go down, you won't. And the Hellions will already have been there, and any spine crawlers that have been made will not be able to be planted down in this shared choke here. So it's a smart reaction by FXOSheth. So, and he is making a couple roaches. I'm not quite sure if that is to. I'm a little just 6 roaches now. Now I'm just very confused. I don't think you really need 6 roaches to defend against Hellions. 3 or 4 is most so. He might actually be going for a big roach bust. He has scouted out this out this command center, I believe. No, actually no, he does not see it. But I'm just confused. I don't know if he'll actually go for the roach bust or if he's just overreacting to threat of roaches or not. Or maybe even just this Reaper, which did get 5 kills. I completely missed that, I'm sorry, but looks like Sheth will be pushing out with these roaches, so this game could be fairly quick, as there are no bunkers yet. This Reaper will be missing these roaches as they walk behind, but although this roach will be taking out this Reaper, further deny the scouting, and so VTSpades will be in quite a tough position here. His 4 barracks have just finished, and he is only making Marine. Oh, Marauder has come out, so yes, he is aware of the roach threat, but no bunkers yet. So by the time these roaches arrive, this VTSpades will definitely have to pull SCVs, or actually it'll be a little bit close. It's what, 7 roaches to no, actually no, it's not. Won't be close at all. This bunker's not even done. These Marines will go down. The Marauder, however, is not going to be sniped. Some fairly decent roach might go. Damn, that roach, 1 health on that roach. That roach is very lucky to block. And here we go. Here are the SCVs being pulled off. 1 SCV's down, and this will not turn out too well for Spades. You don't want to be losing this many SCVs this early on, and as tons of SCVs going down, and FXOSheth is actually targeting the Marines, and Spades is backing off trying to finish that bunker, but alas alack, it is not going to. I don't think it'll finish, and these roaches are going to remain at large and still do more damage. There's only 2 Marauders out. 3 Marauders now, 4 Marauders. That should be enough to clean up these 5 left roaches, which are all well and truly injured. And I think right now the best move for Sheth would be to try and snipe the last few SCVs, as these roaches are on their dying breath, and yeah, they just scuttle away, just barely alive, and we go back into the count unit tab. Lost. Not too good for Spades there. For actual unit, 43 drones to 17 SCVs. Those roaches did a lot. I'm not quite sure how many SCVs that they killed, but it was quite a substantial number. Or just the distraction that they provided just forced Spades to just stop producing SCVs. So he's in a very, very tough spot. The food count is drastically in favor of FXOSheth, and damn, he's getting a really late layer. Well, it's not too late, but this is not going to be. This isn't pretty for Spades. He has to push out. He has to do some sort of damage now, and I think he knows this. He knows that he lost way too many harvesters there, and he will be pushing out to the center of the map. Not sure if he will actually commit to this attack or not, but he has to make something happen. At the very least, he needs to force units from FXOSheth so as to not get too economically behind, which, unbeknownst to him, he's actually getting even further behind as this gold does go down, and VTSpades has no idea that it's going down, and Sheth is preparing for this attack, which I do not think will do all too much damage. It is a mainly Marine and Marauder force. There's not really that many, and we have a large amount of Zerglings coming, a large amount of roaches, and 2 Spine Crawlers special. Oh no, these Overlords. This could spell disaster for Sheth. If all these Overlords go down, he will be supply blocked for quite a long time, and I do not yet think he has enough units to actually hold this off. There are quite a few Zerglings, large amount of roaches, but oh, here we go. Stim's going